Get started. All right. So I'm here with Nicole, and Nicole, tell us who you are and what you do in the RV industry.
My name is Nicole Armstrong. I work with Priority One Financial Services. We are located in St. Petersburg, Florida, and we are owned by Forest River RV. I actually work, I'm vice president of their corporate initiatives as well as their sales and marketing department. So I really have had the great opportunity to work in many aspects of the RV business from the finance side. So we handle financing for dealerships for the recreational products. If a customer comes in and looking for financing, we can help those dealerships nationwide, as well as those customers in all 48 states. What I do is I kind of look at it as I've grown within the company. I've started there 14 years ago as their sales manager, and I had a great team of account executives. And our job was to work business to business and contact RV dealerships and marine dealerships and trailer dealerships in our 48 states and look for them to hire Priority One. That's kind of developed. I then started managing their marketing department. Now we have our equipment finance department, as well as our private label consumer card, which is the Forest River consumer card. We have that department as well. And in the last, I would say 18 months, I've been working more on corporate initiatives. Two big ones. One, I would say, is our kiosk installations, which is a self-standing credit application on an iPad that is placed in RV dealerships showrooms. They can take it to their shows. They can leave it on their showroom, and it just kind of makes that customer's finance transaction easier, cleaner, more secure. And I've been working on that for the past, I would say 18 months to not only demo that product, but to work with our IT team to develop some of their processes that we need to make sure that information is secure. And now I'm going straight install. So I'm actually going to dealerships and installing the kiosk, working with them a little bit as well. Also, we had a partnership with Moto TV, which provides in-house streaming services. So I've been working on getting that partnership off the ground. And I've got a couple more that I am privately, I can't disclose them yet, but we're working on more partnerships. So that has been, I think, what I've been doing the past 18 months.
Nice. I love it. The whole kiosk thing, that is a great opportunity for dealerships. I mean, I know every RV that I bought, it's like pen and paper, like
right.
Fill it out and it's like, okay, it's 2021.
Yeah, it's a great story because how it kind of came out, they always say best invention comes from necessity.
Yeah.
So I would say at about July or August of 2020, right? We're all in this COVID new world and the RV business is booming, right? Customers are interested in RVs and we want to be able to handle their applications to be able to give them that personalized service. Mm-hmm. But we also are in a pandemic. So how are we going? And we would normally fly our business managers to a show and we would set up a little booth, or we'd work in our dealerships in their F&I office or kind of work as an F&I office and have that face-to-face contact. Well, you had customers on all different levels of business and we had different states that had different requirements, different counties. So how can we fit this need, which is our dealers need us to get the customer's finance information. And we also wanted to be mindful of everyone's level of comfort in this pandemic world, right? So we had a great marketing manager, Jennifer Sheets. She joined the company right before pandemic, and she came to us a little background. And she's like, well, what if we sent iPad stands to the shows? It's like, well, that's a great idea. So we started sitting in all these meetings, design the iPad, to build the security and the logistics to send these iPads out. And then I was, having one of those shower moments, when you're not thinking about work, you think about the best work, right? And I was like, why are we just doing these for shows? Why don't we give this to our dealer partners? This is going to be their full time in their showroom because customers come in and need financing every day. It's not just at a show. So we gave these to our clients, and that became the first step in that finance experience for those customers. And what we find is people want personalized service, but they also want those little bits of those mild conversations to be more transactional, right? Mm-hmm. They don't want to have to re-enter everything. They don't want to have to provide they don't want to tell 5 people the same thing. So we're really trying to eliminate that process as that customer experience. But we also have security, right? People are wanting your sensitive data. So we're delicately balancing security, convenience, and personalization. That is our triangle that we're looking to think. But my whole point is these kiosks came from really necessity of what are we going to do? And how long is this pandemic going to last?
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So how did you get started in the RV industry?
Oh gosh. So I was living in Indiana and I wanted to come back to Florida, which is where I'm from. And I happened to meet the owner of Priority One Financial Services, and she had just sold the company to Forest River and was actually looking to retire. So she wanted to bring somebody in to manage their sales team. So even though I was in Indiana, I had nothing to do with the RV business until I moved to Florida. Okay. But now all roads in the RV end up in Indiana, and I'm back there frequently for not only family, but also for RV. Nice. So it's kind of interesting. So I started in the RV business right here in Priority One Financial Services here in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Nice. Okay.
I'm from this area originally. So the sunshine,
Gotta love it. I mean, I'm in St. Louis. We're having a gorgeous day here for December. It's 70 degrees. I mean, it's just crazy. And I'm like, I could do this all year long.
You're like soaking up the sunshine.
Exactly. So what is one thing you love about the RV industry?
There's so many. I just like how passionate everybody is and how much it's still a family business. Mm-hmm. So these dealerships that they work for are generations and generations, right? Their whole families work in the dealership. There's just such a connection. I've been in this industry 14 years and I'm still new, right? I'm still one of the new people in this industry. And I just kind of love everyone's passion and family, but it's just this family atmosphere. And, I look at myself every day when I'm up in the RV business, it's just make a friend. Everybody's connected, do what you do and do it well. There's no need to be misleading. There's no need to we can be honest and upfront. Everybody knows everything. It's all going to come out in the wash, right? There's only so many people in this industry. Make a friend, do what you do and do it well. And I just really like the intimacy and the, just still that family feel. You don't find that in many other industries. Yeah. But everybody knows everybody, so you're just trying to make those friends.
Nice. Okay. What are you most excited for with regard to the future of the industry?
That is excited. I think transitions. I think we are at a point where a lot of people are wanting to maybe retire, or they're going to pass on their business or pass on their knowledge to the next generation. That's always going on, but we're kind of in this middle here between the old way and the new way. We're trying to balance that personalized touch with technology. And I think it's exciting, especially when we do, to be able to maybe add some innovation to dealerships that have been running their business the same way for dozens and dozens of years, for generations. Mm-hmm. But be mindful that they know what they're doing. These RV dealerships that I work with, there's nobody that knows their dealership better than they do. So we have to come in and look at how we can enhance. We're not going to change what we can do to enhance that dealership. I'm excited for those transitions because I'm the one who gets to be able to hear some of the follow-up being like, thank you. We were nervous at first, but now we're easing into this new way. And I think, change happens gradually in a lot of, and so it seems slow. And then I look back and I was like, well, that was quick. So I'm excited to kind of, it's catch-22, right? You're in the middle and you're like, well, this seems like it's taking a little while. And then you're like, okay, it wasn't so bad. We were able to adjust what we needed to fit this client's need or this dealer's need. You have customers who are probably wanting technology and advancements, maybe more than we're ready for in some areas. So we're trying to balance that. And I feel good that we're able to be part of that mix with Priority One Financial Services. And it's still, we still sell fun. At the end of the day, we're helping people enjoy what we manufacture, what we finance, what we produce. It's not bad.
Yeah, I love it. So what would you tell anyone looking to get started in the industry?
Oh, get started right away. I look at it as there's no short wins. You can't come in and come out. You have to look at it as, I'm going to be in this RV business for the next 20 years, because a new person, if they're just jumping in and out, it's just not going to work. You have to love this industry and be committed for the long term, especially when I hire. Turnover just doesn't work. Our clients want to know that the partner they're working with is going to be there for 12, for 15, for 20 years. You have to look at it and saying that this is an industry I'm going to be in for a long time. If you can't see that, it's not right. It's not right for you. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But you really have to plan on being here for a long time to see any true advancements or to get comfortable with this, because that's what the majority of the industries or the individuals have been. Like I said, I'm still 14 years and I'm still kind of new.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause we have some women in RVWA that are like, I've been in it for 30 years.
30 years. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Crazy. Okay. Let's get a little bit personal with you.
Okay.
So, fire questions. So what are 3 items always found in your refrigerator?
Spicy hummus, club soda, LaCroix club soda, and Cholula hot sauce.
Okay. Love it. Love those things. What is your favorite movie?
When Harry Met Sally.
All right. What's your favorite book?
Ooh, I really like The Hunger Games, even though I read it so long ago, and I know I read it because my daughter was interested. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. What song or music genre narrates your life?
Well, I'm a big Broadway fan. So
Okay.
I have to say, oh gosh, it's a great question, but I love any and all Broadway genre. I would say that would be
all right.
My last dollar on Broadway tickets.
Nice.
If that helps.
All right. What is a guilty pleasure of yours?
Online shopping. Some online shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
but I guess I can't even say that. That's so normal now. That's not even guilty. That's not even a good answer, right?
I mean,
I like a dirty martini.
Yeah.
I do like a dirty martini with blue cheese stuffed olives.
Okay. All right. What people would be surprised to know that you do what, or you are what?
Probably that I love jazzercise. No. And I do it like 5 or 6 times a week.
Wow. Okay.
And anywhere I travel, I try to stay at a hotel room near my jazzercise studio. And so I've been to probably a dozen different ones this year.
Nice. Okay. What is your dream vacation?
Oh, with my girls and my husband, pretty much anywhere. I always say I can go anywhere as long as they're with me, but I do love Cabo San Lucas.
All right. Okay. What is one thing on your bucket list?
To meet Oprah Winfrey.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would tell anybody in the RV industry?
Do what you do and do it well. You don't have to do everything right. Deal from your strength, find what you are good at, and then see if you can build your reputation, your partnerships with what you do well. You don't have to do everything. Just do what you do well.
I like it. That's awesome. That's great advice.
Deal from strength and just, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nicole, thank you so much for this. Let me